guys, so this is going to be my week 21 pregnancy update, and this week I feel like it went fast. I even forgot that I had to record this today. That's how fast it went. So today the baby is the size of a carrot. That's from Baby Center. It says the baby's the size of a carrot, and that is about, hold on, I should always have this prepared, but so your baby now weighs roughly 3/4 of a pound and approximately 10.5 inches long, about the size of a carrot. You may soon feel he or she is practicing martial arts as initial fluttering movements turn to full-on kicks and nudges. You may also discover a pattern of your baby's activity as you get to know her better. In other development, your baby's eyebrows and lids are present now, and if you're having a girl, her vagina has begun to form. So that's very interesting facts. I'm definitely feeling the baby a lot more, and it's funny because I definitely feel her. Like, I kind of know what times of the day I'm gonna feel her, but I definitely feel her. I feel her a lot throughout the day, where with Phoenix I only felt him really at night when I was laying down to sleep. That's when I would feel him the most. Her, I feel her the most at night when I'm laying down to sleep or relaxing, but throughout the day here and there I do still feel her. And it's crazy because I feel her still really low. So I'll be sitting kind of like this and I'll feel her kick. So I'll move back because I feel like I'm squishing her. And when I move back, I don't feel her anymore. Then I'll move forward and that's when I'll feel her. So it's really weird, but it's so cool. Like, I love this part of feeling them. Just not feeling anxious because you're like, is the baby okay? And is, is everything all right? And they just kick you and you're like, yep, everything's all right. So that's definitely been true for this week. This week I have been craving salad. I've actually been craving it for quite a while, but I didn't have it till this week, and I didn't know it was a craving. It was kind of like, oh, I feel like having cucumbers, or I feel like having like lettuce, but it was nothing really strong until I actually had it, and it wasn't perfect. Like, we went to this Greek restaurant and the food was great. I love it, but they put too much, I think it was oil and vinegar, in the salad, so it was like I couldn't really enjoy it. The cucumbers tasted awesome. I'm going food shopping today and I'm gonna buy a ton of cucumbers because they definitely just hit the spot, but there just wasn't enough of them. So it's like I need more cucumbers in my life, which is great. I love craving healthy stuff. That's awesome. So I'm gonna go to the store today and buy some stuff to make salads and cucumbers and lettuce, and just the thought of it makes my mouth water. Like, I need to have that today because the other day that was just like a tease and kind of just reminded me, like, yeah, you have been craving this, you need this. My butt bone has been hurting so much, and it's to the point where it's kind of just like, oh my god, like, if I sit on the floor a lot with Phoenix, and I think that could be, it could play a small part in maybe why it's hurting. The pain is not going away. It's kind of increasing. So I've been trying not to sit on the floor with him, which is kind of hard because I'm in his room with him a lot. We're in the front room a lot, so I've been trying to like sit on the couch and bring his toys over, or sit with him here on the bed and bring puzzles and stuff onto the bed. But that's only so much I can contain him because he wants to go out and about. So trying my best with that, but it really hurts when I'm getting up and sitting down a lot. It's like, oh, I make all those grunting noises that are so annoying. I remember my mom used to make those noises a lot getting up and down because she was in a lot of pain, and they used to just, something inside me irritated me, but not in a bad way, just kind of like, oh, like, why do you have to make those noises? It makes it worse for me. I feel your pain, kind of, and it's like, I feel bad. So every time I make them, I think of her and I think of that, and I can just see myself looking exactly like she did, kind of like, well, here you go, now you know what I felt. And I only have to feel it for a few months. So anyway, so that's not been fun. The back pain and getting up and down, and like I said, it's like my butt bone. Like, have you ever fell on your butt and then it hurts the rest of the day, that bone? That's what I feel. And I haven't fallen or anything, so I have no idea what is I know what's causing it. Obviously, I'm pregnant, but I don't know what started it, if anything started it. I only vomited twice this week, which is like a record. I honestly, I wrote it down here, but I don't even remember when that was. But I'm pretty sure it was earlier in the week, because that's always how it happens. Yes, it was, because now I remember Phoenix was crying hysterical. He ran towards the kitchen and was like crying, and I'm like, come here, I'm okay. But I couldn't leave the bathroom because I still felt it. And then I finally went to get him, and I was like, it's okay, it's okay. I think just the noise of it, it just like, it scares him. And I always feel so bad, because it's like, oh, I just want to go grab you, but I'm trying to throw up here. So there has not been a lot going on this week. We went to the doctor, and we actually got to see baby girl. We had our 20-week anatomy scan, and they said everything looked great. We were actually there for a while because she needed to see the 4 chambers of the heart, and every time she would see one side, the baby would flip, and she would go to the other side, and she couldn't see one side, so I had to get up and move and whatever. And then at the end, she kind of just gave her like a clear shot of, here is my heart. And the tech was like, there you go, and was like so happy. She's like, that's all I needed. So that was great. And I told her I had the harmony test. She's like, oh, so you know what it is? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, so what is it? And I'm like, no, you're gonna tell me what it is. And she's like, oh, you're testing me? I'm like, no, but I want to just make sure. And she said that harmony test is actually a lot more accurate than the ultrasound, so that was good. And she said that the harmony test has been out for over a year, so that's why I didn't hear about it with Phoenix or anything, because it wasn't out yet. She said that it's just, I'm like, how can they tell from my blood, like how? And she's like, the DNA of the baby, and you know, whatever test they run, I guess it's just like any other DNA test to see the gender. So she says that's how it is, and it's pretty accurate, and it's a lot more accurate than the ultrasound, obviously, because the ultrasound is just pretty much based on the text seeing what she sees, and what if, you know, it's anyway. So as soon as she put it on, she's like, oh, you're testing me. So as soon as she put it on, she went down and she saw right away, she's like, it's a girl. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. And I saw clearly her little girl parts. I'll show you the ultrasounds in a minute. And it was crazy because it's like, I have Phoenix's when it's a boy, and like I can see the major difference, obviously, but it's from an ultrasound. You know, sometimes it's a little sketchy and you're kind of like, oh, but I can clearly see the line from her private part, and comparing it to Phoenix's, it's like, well, yeah, I feel it's definitely a girl. So that was a good reassuring moment, because even though they say that the harmony test is better, it's still cool and nice to see it. So I was like, I need a picture of that. And she's like, you want to go show off your little girl parts? And I'm like, no, but I have one of Phoenix. I really wanted one of her, just to, you know, it's pretty cool to see. Like, I would love to see me inside my mom's belly in ultrasound. I'd never seen that. So this is something I want to save for them. Phoenix and my husband came with me to the ultrasound. My husband got to see the baby for a little bit. He hasn't really been able to see the baby because we always have Phoenix with us, and it's kind of hard to have him there. And especially other place where I used to go get the ultrasounds, the room was really tiny. Like, we could not fit a carriage in there. This room is much bigger. However, he had to, like, once I had to stand up and move around, lay back down, he had to go out with Phoenix, because Phoenix was just getting antsy. He didn't want to be just sitting in the stroller, which I don't blame him. He's a toddler. But at least my husband got to see the baby for a little while. Not as long as he would like, but he got to see her for a little while. And there wasn't a lot to see, because she was kind of trying to take the measurements of everything. So it's not like it was, you know. But she was covering her face and her ears, which was so cute. And I'm like, maybe the technician was talking too much, because she kept changing from covering her face to covering her ears. And then the lady gave me like 2 little 3D ultrasounds. Like, she switched to the 3D part, which I didn't really realize until I was looking at the pictures. Like, oh wait, this is 3D. And you can clearly see her arm like this, and her hand and her fingers. And it's just so amazing to think that that's what I have inside me. Like, yeah, this is the 2nd time I'm pregnant, but it's still so amazing to think about, and to really think about the miracle that our bodies create human. Like, I'm creating a human right now, and so are a whole bunch of you. But it's so amazing. Like, it's just something that's, I don't know, amazing. So I also bought, I have a few baby buys for this week, and a gift and gifts that she got from her grandma, but I want to do just a separate haul video. I think that I'm gonna do, and let me know what you guys think about this, but I'm gonna just kind of wait till the end of the month, or at this point, since we're in the beginning of March, well, we will be in the beginning of March in a few days. I'm just gonna wait till like the middle of March probably, and then do just a separate video on like baby buys and gifts so far, or for that month, or however that goes. Kind of just put them into a video. Her aunt, Phoenix's aunt, that's why I said his, has ordered a few things for her, and they are just so adorable. I can't wait to show them to you guys. So I'm just gonna wait for that to come in. She's gonna bring it to me as they come, and then I'm just gonna do a video on that, like baby buys and gifts. We got her a few things because Babies R Us was having a sale, and it was a buy one get one free of Carter's Layette items, which was awesome. So we got 2 pajamas for $16, and then we got this other little outfit. So you guys will see all that in the upcoming haul video, probably in 2 weeks or so. The peak of my week was definitely seeing baby girl on the screen and just seeing her there and her moving and feeling her moving and knowing that everything's okay. She said everything was great during the anatomy scan, which was pretty awesome. So very excited about that. I'm gonna show you guys the ultrasound. Here is the one with her little head, where you can see like her arm covering her ear. It's so cool. See the arm again, but now she's covering her face. See it? And then you see her little ear. Still kind of creepy looking. Her little girl parts, as you can see them really clear there. So that was the peak of my week, definitely seeing her and having these pictures to show off to everybody. If you follow me on Instagram, then you saw that I posted them. You can get a better look. And if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you go follow me at Mommy2Phoenix. And I've been getting questions if I'm gonna change my name, and I'm not. I'm definitely gonna leave it like that. That's just what people know me by, and I think I've said that in a previous video. So now I will show you guys my 21-week baby bump. So here it is, 21-week bump. I don't know if you guys can see that good from the front. I have to stop wearing this shirt soon, which is what was the point of wearing the same shirt, so you guys could see comparison. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.